Hi guys! Welcome to my class. Please subscribe so that you will be notified on the next math lesson. Then like and share so that you can also help other students. Our topic for today is to place the first digit in the quotient of the division process. You are going to learn it here, the easy way. Before we proceed to our main lesson, I would like to tell you something. Do you know that posture affects our health? But how can it affect our health? Do you know the answer? Poor posture can be bad for our health. Slouching or slumping over can. Here are the problems that poor posture gives us. It misaligns our musculoskeletal system. It wears away at our spine, make it more fragile and prone to injury. It causes neck, shoulder, and back pain. And it also decreases our flexibility. Furthermore, it affects how well our joints move. It also affects our balance and increases our risk of falling. It also makes harder for us to digest our food, and it also makes harder for us to breathe. Do you know that? Let us discuss how to improve our posture so that we're not going to give ourselves problem. But later, let's move now to the main objective of our lesson. We are going to understand today how to place the first digit in the quotient. Guys, I want you to take note of this. If you place the first digit of the quotient in the incorrect place, all your effort in answering the division problem will be wrong and wasted. Do you like that? Let us recall the parts of the division. 251 divided by 5 will give us 50, remainder 1. 251 is the dividend, 5 is the divisor, 50 is the quotient, and 1 is the remainder. Let us work on this example so that you will be guided. 4,457 divided by 9. We are going to divide first. Okay? Do we have 9 in 4? We do not have. That is why we're not going to answer on top of 4. We're going to move to the next number, which is 4 again, 44. Now, do we have 9 in 44? Yes, we have. So, our answer will be placed on top of the second 4, not on the first 4, okay? 44 divided by 9 is 4. We're going to place our answer on top of the 4, the second 4, not on the first 4, okay? Remember that. After division, we need to move to multiplication. We're going to multiply the quotient 4 with the divisor 9. 4 times 9 will give us 36. Next, we are going to subtract 36 from 44. 4 minus 6 cannot be. So, we need to borrow 1 from 4. 4 will become 3 and the second 4 will become 14. Now, we can subtract 6 from 14. 14 minus 6 will give us 8 and 3 minus 3 will give us 0. Afterwards, we need to bring down the 5. Now, we have 85. We are going to divide again. 85 divided by 9 will give us 9. Thereafter, we're going to multiply the quotient 9 with the divisor 9. 9 times 9 will give us 81. Subsequently, we need to subtract 81 from 85. 85 minus 81 will give us 4. Then, we need to bring down the 7, which is the last number in the dividend, and it will give us 47. Furthermore, we need to divide again. 47 divided by 9 will give us 5. After that, we're going to multiply the quotient 5 with the divisor 9. 5 times 9 will give us 45. Then, we're going to subtract 45 from 47. 47 minus 45 is 2. Accordingly, 4,457 divided by 9 will give us 495, remainder 2. I want you to take note that the first digit of our quotient was placed on top of the second number of the dividend because there's no 9 in 4. There's no 9 in the first digit of the dividend. There's 9 in the second number, 44. Okay? That is why the first digit of the quotient is placed on top of the second number of the dividend. Let us work on another number so that you can practice more. 3,572 divided by 3. How many 3 are there in 3? There's 1. That is why we can place the first digit of our quotient on top of the first digit of the dividend. Okay? Next, we are going to multiply the quotient 1 with the divisor 3. Accordingly, 1 times 3 is 3. Then, we are going to subtract 3 from 3, which will give us 0. Afterwards, we can bring down the 5. Then, we are going to divide again. How many 3 in 5? There is 1 3 in 5. Afterwards, we are going to multiply the quotient 1 with the divisor 3. 1 times 3 is 3. Subsequently, we are going to subtract 3 from 5, which will give us 2. Again, we are going to bring down the 7, which is the third number in the dividend, and it will give us 27. We are going to divide 27 by 3, and it will give us 9. Then, we are going to multiply the quotient 9 with the divisor 3, which will give us 27. We are going to subtract 27 from 27, which will give us 0. Afterwards, we are going to bring down the 2, which is the last number in the dividend, and it will give us 2. And we need to divide again. How many 3 are there in 2? There's 0. There's no 3 in 2, so our answer will be 0. We need to multiply the last number in the quotient with the divisor 3. 0 times 3 will give us 0. And upon subtraction, 2 minus 0 will give us 2. Therefore, 3,572 divided by 3 will give us 1,190, remainder 2. Have you noticed the first digit of our quotient, which is on top of the first number of the dividend? It's because there's 3 in 3. Okay? Did you get it? Do you understand? Let us work on another example so that you can understand the lesson well. 2,984 divided by 8. Let us work on the first number of the dividend. How many 8 are there in 2? There is no 8 in 2. So, we're going to leave it blank. We're going to move to the next number of the dividend, which is 29. How many 8 are there in 29? There's 3 8 in 29. Therefore, we're going to place number 3, our first digit in the quotient, on top of 9. Okay? Next, we are going to multiply our quotient 3 with the divisor 8. 3 times 8 will give us 24. Afterwards, we're going to subtract 24 from 29, and it will give us 5. Then, we are going to bring down number 8, which is the third number in the dividend, and it will give us 58. Furthermore, we are going to divide again. How many 8 do we have in 58? We have 7 8 in 58. Have you noticed that whatever number we are working on the dividend, we are placing our quotient on top of that number? Moreover, we're going to multiply the quotient 7 with the divisor 8. 7 times 8 will give us 56. After that, we are going to subtract 56 from 58, and it will give us 2. Thereafter, we're going to bring down the last number in the dividend, which is 4, and it will give us 24. Next, we are going to divide again. How many 8 are there in 24? There's 3 8 in 24. Afterwards, we're going to multiply the quotient 3 with the divisor 8. 3 times 8 will give us 24. Then, we are going to subtract 24 from 24, and it will give us 0. Consequently, 2,984 divided by 8 will give us 373. To wrap it up, I want you to take note that if the first number of the dividend is smaller than the number in the divisor, you need to move to the second number of the dividend so that you can divide the divisor. Then, you need to place your answer or the first digit of the quotient on top of the second number of the dividend. Okay? Remember guys, on top of the second number of the dividend, not on the first number. You're going to commit mistakes on your answer. Okay? Likewise, if the first number of the dividend is the same or bigger than the number in the divisor, you can place your first digit in the quotient on top of that number, on top of the first digit of the dividend. Okay? Moving back to our discussion regarding how can we improve our posture in general, I want you to listen very well. We need to be mindful of our posture during everyday activities like watching TV, working on computer, studying, eating, or even walking. We also need to stay active. Any kind of exercise can help improve our posture, but certain types of activities or exercises can be especially helpful. They include yoga, Tai Chi, and other classes that focuses on body awareness. It is also a good idea to do exercises that strengthen your core, muscles around your back, abdomen, and pelvis. Of course, we need to maintain a healthy weight. Extra weight can weaken your abdominal muscles, cause problems for your pelvis and spine, and contribute to low back pain. All of these can hurt your posture. Likewise, we need to wear comfortable low-heeled shoes. High heels, for example, can throw off your balance and force you to walk differently. This puts more stress on your muscles and harms your posture. And finally, make sure your work surfaces are at a comfortable height for you, whether you're sitting in front of a computer, studying, making your food, or eating your meal. So, starting today guys, avoid these following problems, 8 problems that you are giving to yourself with poor posture, okay? I will never stop reminding you guys what Sheikh Zayed wrote for us. Education is like a lantern which lights your way in a dark alley. We need to give importance to our education so that we're not going to be blindfolded in our future. In case you have confusion on some part of the lesson, I want you to go back. Revise it again, watch it carefully, slowly, and I know you can get it. Life is a math equation. You cannot get the most of it if you cannot convert the negatives into positive. I took some health information on healthy posture at MedlinePlus.gov. You can check it out there, guys. I want you to score high in math, then be wise and healthy, okay? Till next math lesson, bye-bye!